I'm sure you've heard the news. Cells don't just sit around, they're busy multiplying every day. So how does mitosis really work? Mitosis is the process cells use to make exact copies of themselves. Think of it as cellular copy-paste. Here's how it goes. First, the cell gets ready by copying all its DNA. Next, the DNA lines up in the center, like actors on stage. First comes prophase, where the DNA condenses into visible chromosomes. By the end of prophase, the Golgi complex, endoplasmic reticulum, nucleolus, and nuclear envelope are no longer visible under the microscope. Next is metaphase, with chromosomes lining up right in the middle. At this stage, we can study the morphology of chromosomes. Anaphase is when the centromeres split and the chromatids separate. These chromatids are then pulled to opposite poles of the cell. Telophase begins as chromosomes cluster at opposite spindle poles and lose their identity as discrete elements. The nuclear envelope reforms around each chromosome cluster, forming two daughter nuclei. Meanwhile, the nucleolus, Golgi complex, and endoplasmic reticulum reappear, preparing the cell for its final split. Then, action. The DNA splits apart and moves to opposite sides. Finally, the cell pinches in the middle and divides, creating two brand new identical cells. Cytokinesis is the division of the cytoplasm into two daughter cells after nuclear division. In animal cells, this happens by a furrow forming in the plasma membrane, which deepens and pinches the cell into two. In plant cells, a cell plate forms in the center and grows outward to meet the existing cell walls, becoming the middle lamella between daughter cells. Mitochondria and plastids are distributed between the two new cells. Sometimes, nuclear division occurs without cytokinesis, creating a multinucleate cell called a syncytium, like the liquid endosperm in coconut. Mitosis keeps your skin healing, helps you grow, and makes sure every cell has the right instructions. All in a matter of minutes. That's mitosis, nature's way of keeping life moving. Pretty cool, right?